Hi, my name is Avanthika, and today I will be presenting on a longitudinal study of the relationship between children's exposure to screen media and vocabulary development, and the study was done in 2022. So for some background information, previous research has shown both a negative effect of media usage on language development and learning, as well as a positive effect on word learning and new idea formation from screens for children. So this study hoped to look more into those two possible effects. The method for this study, the requirements were that families were Swedish speaking and children were assessed to be typically developing. And 72 children were tested at each of the three stages, 10 months, 2 years, and 5 years of age. And at 10 months and 2 years, children's vocabulary was assessed through a survey. And at 5 years of age, their vocabulary was assessed through a picture test. And at all three of these stages, parents filled out a media assessment questionnaire talking about the amount of screen media use in minutes that their children have viewed. So what were the results from this study? It was found that media usage increased with age, 31 minutes per day at 10 months, around 79 minutes per day at 2 years, and around 116 minutes per day at 5 years. Also, more screen time at 2 years predicted lower vocabulary at 5 years. So increased screen usage did predict decreased vocabulary development. And I also want to note that there was no relationship found at 10 months old. So screen media usage at 10 months didn't predict later vocabulary. So what can you as a parent do to promote these positive effects of idea formation and learning from screen usage, as opposed to the potential negative effects on language development? We suggest that you turn the solo activity of watching a screen into a joint and interactive activity. Ask your child, what do you think will happen next? Treating media like a book and sharing the experience. Bringing language back into it and playing content that engages and asks your child questions to encourage thoughts and ideas while watching instead of just passively listening to the screen. The biggest takeaway from this study was that the amount of screen use by the child at 2 years of age predicted decreased vocabulary growth at both 2 and 5 years of age. So just for parents, noting that the screen media usage at 2 years of age is really critical for later vocabulary. For some future directions the study could go in, considering differences in how parents interact with children during screen usage, as I previously mentioned, as well as considering various kinds of media usage. Shows versus playing digital games, ebooks versus video chats. And currently our research team at the Early.Learning.Project is continuing to look into these questions and more. And if you're interested in helping and advancing these studies, we hope you'll reach out and connect with us. If you have a child under the age of 2, join us today. Thank you for listening.